Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to wait for the 10-minute mark. Well, maybe the 5-minute mark or whenever someone gets on. And then I can explain what's going on while my face is not on the camera this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is the day that the Lord has made. And let us rejoice and be glad in it. This morning, I'm tired. I am tired. But I thank God for this day and thank God I made a day, right? Today is January the 28th. We're 28 days into the new year. Um, I'm tired. I started a job for the next 2 weeks, and it's with the company that it just go around the country doing resets and remodeling and for different stores and businesses. So I started last night. I work for a company similar to this one. And good morning, Miss Bulls. Congratulations. No, I started this job because I talk about my granddaughter all the time, and I have other grandkids as well. And I talk about my son and his kids. So I took this job to help him out for a moment, with the kids so I can help get some stuff for the kids and my granddaughter is graduating high school. So, oh, excuse me. Yesterday it was senior day at the high school, and I wasn't able to go because the job was starting. And her mom and her godparents went, and my daughter, she was, she said she got a little emotional. So I took this job so that I can take some of the burden off my daughter as far as buying, getting her um ready to be sent off, and don't have to worry about her no more until like what, December, when she come home for a while. So I say, well, I get a little job. And my daughter is, and I told her yesterday how proud I was of her for the way she raising her daughter. And thank you for the way she's raising her daughter and how she did it. I mean, she did it. She has a daughter that's getting ready to leave college, leave high school, and getting ready to start a new chapter in her life. And it's emotional for all of us. And it's exciting at the same time to have this young girl, this young lady, uh, remembering her from a little girl, from a baby, watching her being delivered in the delivery room, watching her coming into this world, watching her turn from gray to pink, and watching, just watching her not being able to talk and walk and feed herself, and to look at her now is, it's simply amazing, to see what this young, to see her grow up. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna get a job and I am going to decorate her. I'm gonna buy this stuff for her dorm, her sheets and her pillowcases and her towels and her comforters. So my goal is to, buy two comforters and buy maybe five sets of sheets and pillowcases, and get her like two good pillows, and get her some rugs, get her maybe two rugs, and oh, yeah, get her two rugs, get her stuff for her dorm room, and to get her personal. Good morning, Sean. To get her personal items, to stock up on her personal items, get her bag. Her bag, get her those loss with your base with, maybe get her maybe about six or seven of those, and get her some bath cloths, some bath towels, the things that they probably would need for college, what she's going to need for college. And she already has an air fryer, she has her microwave. She don't want a TV because she's getting a new laptop. She's getting gonna upgrade, her mom is gonna upgrade her tablet. So her, between her laptop and her tablet, she'll be good to go, because I was telling her mom that TVs are on sale at Walmart. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to go to Walmart, and I'm gonna have to go to Target. So forgive me for that. But yeah, I was gonna get the TV, but she don't want a TV. So the other stuff, and help her mom get the refrigerator for her dorm room. Oh man. And this job started at 9 o'clock last night and was off at 5 o'clock this morning. And I am tired. I'm tired. And I forgot I left the windows open in the house. And when I came in, I said, "Oh man, I am just so tired." While your daughter is raising a future, yes, yes, yes. So y'all pray for me these next 2 weeks. Please pray for me, and I'm still gonna try to come. I am going to come on, because I'm home. I get off at 5 and I live in the job. Oh, excuse me, is at Fresh Market. And it's like where I live, I cross the bridge and maybe it takes 20 minutes for me to get there. So I'm back home about I got back home at 5:22. And so when I got home, you have to pitter patter around a little bit, and then you wind yourself down and get ready for bed. But I am so thankful and I am so grateful. Yesterday was such an amazing day, and I just hate that I missed it, her senior day, but she got her signing, they're signing, and I think in April for the what college everybody is going to. So signing day. So I can't miss signing day. I don't want to miss any of her anything that she's doing right now. I don't want to miss it. I just don't, because oh, this girl, that's my baby. I raised her, and it's just so amazing to see your kids grow up. You see your children grow up, but just to be able to see your grandkids grow up and to witness some of the things that they're doing. So I said I can't miss anything else. Her birth, she'll be 18 in April. March, she's going to New York, and for spring break, she's going to New York. It's just this girl is just doing so much, and she has overly overly done above of what I could have asked, of from what I could have asked, and whatever I can do to make it easier for her mom and to make it easy for her, that's what I'm going to do. And yes, I am dog tired. I am tired, tired, tired. So I set the alarm for six for five. I set the alarm for 6:55, and it went off. And I said, you know what? I'm just not gonna get up. But I made a commitment to myself, and I was committed to. I'm committed to doing this channel. If y'all can get up in the morning to come just listen at me, then I can get up, have lay down for an hour or so, and get up and come say whatever it is that I'm saying. You know, in life, we got to learn how to enjoy, the little things in life. The little things, everybody's so like, we see what this man, who the president of these United States, we see what this man is doing. We kind of know this man said he's going to do this, and he's pretty much doing everything that he says he's going to do. And we cannot allow this man to put us in a box, to stop enjoying life, being afraid, just scared all the time, not knowing what this man is going to do. I refuse to live like that. I refuse to live like that. So I'm going to enjoy whatever time I got left. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy this time. I'm going to enjoy my grandchildren. I'm going to enjoy my children. I'm going to enjoy my friends. I'm just going to enjoy life because life is so beautiful, regardless of what we're going through sometime, regardless of how we feel. You know, I just refuse to be afraid. I have decided that I was not going to allow anyone to disturb my peace. I was not going to allow anyone to rob me of my joy. And whatever happiness God brings my way, I refuse to be unhappy, to be scared, because God didn't give me that. He didn't give me that spirit. And like I said, I am just so excited. And this, and I have other things. I'm supposed to be going to the gym this morning, and prayerfully I can get up. And if I don't, then I ain't gonna worry about that either. I'm gonna do what I can, why I can, and how I can. Because this morning I am so tired. But I made the commitment, and I didn't want to disappoint the people that wake up in the morning looking for me to come on with the word. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. And so much is happening. So much is happening. I haven't been in the YouTube streets like I normally. Sometimes I stroll through the streets and stuff like that. But now I'm not even strolling through the streets to see what's going on. And I thank God that I don't have that wanting to know spirit. And it's just not important to me. Things that are important to me are the things that I'm facing, and the things, my granddaughter getting ready to go to college. Then, my now I feel like my job is not done, but I can just go like breathe a little bit. She's not. And I was telling my daughter yesterday, and I could feel the emotion in her voice when she was after she left senior night. I heard her. She said, "Ma, I cried," and Godmama said, "Say, this is just one chapter. She's closing, and another chapter is going to begin." Good morning, my friend. Good morning, girl. How you doing? Hi, I'm her. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And and I just told my daughter how proud of her as a mom. As mothers, we don't give ourselves enough credit. We do everything that we can for our kids. We sacrifice for our kids, and we just we just do everything for them. We do everything for them, and um, that was her on the phone. I knew she was going to call. That was her on the phone, and now I get to do it all over again with another set of grandkids. My son has six. He has five boys and one girl. So I say, well, now she sent me a message talking about here we go again. And so he has six kids, five boys, one girl. So I say now, since Miss Ma'am is no longer going to be around. Now I still have my little mini me. I have my other little granddaughter. She's 7. She's 7. So I get to do it all over again with her and the boys. So um, Miss Kennedy, Miss Kennedy Monet. So I get to do it with her, and I feel so honored to be her grandmother, and she is a special little girl, being the only girl with five brothers. So you could just imagine what not her going through, what them boys going through. So because she truly is the boss of them boys, she's a twin. And I am thankful. Y'all, I am so thankful, and I am so grateful, and life is so beautiful. And when you got family, there's always, you know, family can make you cry, they can make you laugh, they can make you happy, and they can make you sad. But at the end of the day, it's still, family. And for I am her, Sean, and AKA I know I don't know if Sean and AKA if you're moms, but I know I'm her. I'm her. I know that she's a mom. I want to applaud you, ladies. We don't give ourselves credit. We don't, we do for our kids. My husband is going at it with his brothers. I just be praying and continue to pray. Don't stop praying. Don't stop praying. Don't stop praying because you know what? Family is everything. Family is everything. I hate that me and my mom is not as close as we used to be. But at the end of the day, if my mom need me, I'm there. I'm there. Um, my children, I have seen, and I'm gonna tell you some, aka prayer changes conditions. Pray for your husband, brother. Pray for your husband. And I tell God what it is that you want him to do for your husband and what you want him to do for his brother. Because you know what? Me and my kids, me and my daughter, when she was a little girl, we used to have this saying all the time because it was just me and her. My mom and my dad raised my son because he was the first one. So they raised him. And me and my daughter, I can remember from the age of 2 years old, I used to say this affirmation with my little girl, my daughter, all the time. You're so beautiful. You have beautiful eyes. You have beautiful hair. You have beautiful skin. You got a beautiful nose. I love your beautiful lips. I love you. And we used to say it all the time. And I used to tell her, you got me and I got you and we got each other. Every day we said this every day until she got in the 12th grade. We used to say it all the time. And whenever we're going through a crisis, whenever we're hurting, she said, you know what, Ma? I got you, you got me, and we got each other. And when I had my son, she would say, well, she was 5 years old when I had him. And she said, I got you, you got me, now we got bro. And I said, yeah, we added him and we say it to each other all the time. When we feeling down, when we're feeling lonely, when it feel like the world is just closing in. And I say, girl, I got you. I got you. You got me. We got each other, and that's all we need. Family. Yeah, they could make you mad. They could get on, especially your adult children. They can make you mad. Oh man, they could take you to places that you don't want to go. However, the best feeling I have ever gotten and the best feeling I have is when my children come back and say, Mom, you know what? I can remember you telling me this, and I can remember you saying this, and I can remember you doing that, and I can remember you doing this. And and I tell my daughter all the time what a great mom she is, and not because of what she could buy her daughter, but what the time that she spend with her daughter, the things that she do for her daughter. And most of y'all know my story. Most of y'all know my story. I am a recovered addict. I'm a former addict. And not my kids never went hungry. My kids never liked anything. I didn't like drugs more than I liked my kids. That's what I'm trying to say. But it was some things that when I started ending at the end of my addiction and at the beginning of my recovery, there were a lot of things that I could not do for my kids because I was trying to get me together. And I would tell my daughter how proud of her that I am, taking her daughter on trips and you know, just taking her places, doing things with her. I was, I just love to see that. And, she said, Ma, she said, I know if you had not been in your addiction, what I'm doing for mine, you would have did more for us than I'm doing for mine. She said, because we never went hungry. We always had food. We always had nice clothes. We were always clean. Our house was clean. And I appreciate her saying that, to me. And sometimes it really, it still at 67, it still bothers me. And sometimes I think that's why I poured so much into my granddaughter. And she's, I raised my granddaughter. I had her from 2 years old to 6 to 5 maybe to 5 or 6. Her mom would come and and stuff like that, because I say go and do what you need to do to get yourself together so you could come back and raise your child, so you could get your job. Yes, ma'am, my daughter's taking me there right now. But you know what, Sean? You pray for her. You love on her. And don't try to match energy with her. And if you have been trying to, I'm matching energy, don't do that. No, ma'am, don't do that. Meet her where she is. Meet her energy. Don't match it, just meet it. And not to meet, when I say meet, if she's way up here, you meet her way up there, but with compassion and with love. And we got to learn how to try to understand them. These children, these people, they think they grown, but at the end of the day, you still her mom, and she ain't gonna never be growner than you. She's never gonna be growner than you. And you got to think back. Sometimes I think back to when I was growing up. And this is what I tell my daughter when my granddaughter was giving her, like, what teenagers do, what teenagers do. And I say, I want you to think back when you were her age. And I try to tell my daughter, I say, you have never been, I say, she has never been 17, 15, 16, 17. She ain't never been that age. So she don't know what to do. You ain't never you never been a mother to a 15-year-old, to a 16-year-old, and to a 17-year-old. So you're basically learning as you go. I have been a mother to a 15-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 17-year-old. So I'm telling you, so I could understand what you're feeling, and I can understand what she's feeling. So I'm always that in between person. She'll come to me, my granddaughter come to me. And if it's something that I feel like my daughter needs to know, I'm gonna let her know, and I'm gonna let her daughter know. We gotta talk to your mama about this. And if you need me to be that go in between you and your mom, I'm gonna be that. And my daughter always say, you always take her side and everything. And I'm saying, no, I don't take her side, but I'm just trying to get the both of you to see, because she's never been the age she is, and you've never been a mother to somebody that age. And and after everything is over and done with, she'll always come back and say, thank you, mom. Cause I just didn't, I just was just gonna throw the towel in. And I said, no, I didn't do it with you. So you can't just throw the towel in with her. And she'll say, thank you, Nana, cause I sometimes mommy just don't even want to understand sometimes. Just thank you, Nana. So we have to be there. I'm gonna tell you something. As a parent, I don't care how old your children get. You could be 100 and they could be 60. Them still your babies. They're still your babies, and they are still your responsibility. They still our responsibility. I tell my daughter all the time, I'm still responsible for you. I am still supposed to tell you right from wrong. I'm still supposed to tell you when you're wrong. I'm still supposed to tell you when you're right. Because if I don't, God is going to get me. God is going to get me. So you will never be as old as me. You will never know as much as I know because I have experienced more than you have experienced. And I experienced that. And I try to tell you that so you don't go out there and make it hard. I try to be that soft landing. So when you fall, you land on me, you come to me. So as parents, don't we get tired. Yeah, get tired. We get weary. Yeah, we get angry. However, them our babies. Them still our babies. Sean, my daughter is 26. She thinks she knows everything. I have to let her speak and vent and let her know I'm here to help. And that's all. And AKA that's all. Sometimes that's all they need. That's all a person need. When a person want to talk, can we talk? Mom, can I talk to you? When I hear that, Mom, can I talk to you? All she want me to do is listen. And when she's talking, I ask whatever question that need to be asked and kind of reroute her, point her in the right direction, and let her do what she going. And I tell her, you're gonna do what you want to do, but I'm gonna tell you, this is what you should do. I don't tell her what you need to do. And I just give her wise counsel. Wise counsel. I don't tell her, I can't stand for nobody to tell me what I need to do. What I need to do, what I ought to do, and what I should do. I don't like nobody to tell me that. However, you know, just give me wise counseling. Give me wise counseling. And that's what I try to tell my daughter. I know that that's a break. I know that a breakthrough is coming. And it is. Pray about a situation. Pray about it. Pray about it and keep praying about it and keep praying about it until you see God move. And when God start moving, I'm gonna tell you that's the best feeling in the world. When you see God working on your children, working on a situation, working on an issue, working on a problem, and God solved that problem. I'm gonna tell you something. AKA your husband and his brother, they coming back together. It's already done. In the name of Jesus, it is already done. It is already done. Th- My pastor would say, what is it? Some people would say, what is it? I'm going to God so he can help me, so that he could show me the way, that he could direct my path. And I'm waiting on God to show me the way. God is a way maker. God is not a way maker. God is the way. And the way is already made. But there's a process. There's a process to getting to where it is that God will have you to be. Everything is already done. Having a problem with the daughter, it's done. It is done. All is well. God done already fixed that. God has already fixed that, but there's a process, there's an order to things. You know, when you're going through something and you're trying to figure it out, and when you stop trying to figure it out, and then and you're giving it to God and you're praying to God about it, and when you really let it go, when you really let that anxiety in your heart, when you just be so anxious because you want it so bad, you want the problem to be solved so bad, and you just trying to figure it out, you're wondering and you're fretting about it. God ain't gonna move through all of that. God is not gonna move through all of that. But when you make that decision to let it go, I'm not worrying about it. I'm not fretting about it. I ain't trying to figure it out. I ain't trying to work it out. I'm going to move out the way because the way has already been made. And I'm going to let God do what it is that I'm asking God to do. And when you do that and you constantly, continually be in prayer about the situation. And I used to ask the pastor, I say, well, why we got to keep on praying and asking God for the same thing over and over and over? I mean, one prayer, won't one prayer do it? It can. It can, but if you ain't seeing nothing happen, don't mean nothing ain't happening. You keep praying about it because I guarantee you, the more you pray about your husband and his brother, the more you pray about your daughter, the more you pray about a situation, and when you talking to God because you need help with this situation, God gonna say, hey, look, I need help. I need help with this situation right now. It's a little bit too much now. What you gonna do, God? What you gonna do? God working on your husband, God working on his brother, God working on your daughter, God working on them way. God is working. God is continually working on us. God don't sleep, don't slumber, don't take no breaks, don't take no vacations. God don't leave nobody in charge. He got the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. They don't take breaks. They don't go on vacation. They are ever present. You have an ever present God. We got an ever present God. Wherever you go, you taking God. God know how you feel. God know your thoughts. God know the beginning before the beginning begun. God know you. That's right, Carrie. There's a part we have to play in that as well. There's a part that we have to play as well. We got to lay down, them old songs with our forefather. I'm gonna lay down my burdens down by the riverside. We got to lay them burdens down. That's what in the Bible, in his word, he say, cast all your cares. He said, cast, cast. Cast means to throw away, to cast out. Cast out all of that. Lay it down. Lay it down. Girl, I'm gonna tell you, yesterday after I got off, I sat up for a while. I pitter pattered around the house and I wrote it down. And my mind, I started getting phone calls. Then by the time I got ready to listen to the music, I think I went to sleep around 3 o'clock. So I wouldn't be sleepy when I went to work. But this morning while I'm up, I'm gonna do it before, because time I get off of here, I'm going back to sleep. I woke up just to come on here because I didn't want nobody coming on and asking, well, what's wrong? Why she not here? And you get up. So I gotta be up as well. So, I'm doing it for the people. So that part. We all have to do our part. Okay, I thought you were on it. It's been over 10 years now. I I'm on there, but I don't use it. Not in years. Forgot my PW. Okay, y'all talking about some I don't know. Good morning. Good morning, Carrie. Carrie, I was looking for you on Facebook. Oh, you was looking for Carrie on Facebook. Oh, okay. Well, that's that's what I want to prayer. We talked about prayer yesterday and how prayer changes conditions. Prayer can change conditions. I was on a prayer chat yesterday, and I think it's just on Mondays and Fridays. I'm gonna call Mildred to make sure because I don't want to be miss that. So if I have to be up at 6 o'clock, I'll be up at 6 o'clock to be on that prayer line. And I really appreciate you guys for being here. I feel honored that you're here with me. Um, After that prayer, been on that prayer line yesterday, and got a better understanding of the lady who started the prayer group. Um, I know it's a God. And I know God can do anything but fail. And I know there's nothing too hard for God. There's nothing that God can't do. And I know all things are possible with God and because of God. And I know I am more than a conqueror. And I know I can do all things. I can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens me. And I know that the Lord is my shepherd, and there's nothing that I can ask God that He will not deliver. And I know when I ask, He's always going to deliver. It may not be the way I want it to be delivered. It's going to be better. It's going to be magnified 1,000 times better than anything that I could thought of or even imagine, because that's the type of God that I serve. That's the type of God that I serve. And God gave me this life. He gave me this life to enjoy it. We go through so much, and then we get to a certain age and we look back. And I look back at my life and I don't ask God why. I just say, thank you, God, for choosing me to go through the things that I went through. When I was going through them, I didn't understand why. But now, however, now I understand it. I understand it with a great appreciation, and it made me wiser. It made me more understanding. Um, I had to become humble. God had to humble me. God had to be patient with me. Temperance. He gave me temperance. He gave me understanding. He gave me wisdom. I don't ask for patience because something will test my patience, and I don't know how I will come out. So I don't ask God for patience. However, I have had to have patience, but I never asked God for that. So y'all, I appreciate y'all being here, and now I'm up. I'm up now, and it's cold outside, and it's a little. I had the heater on just to take the chill off. So I'm gonna end this because I'm tired. I'm sleepy, and I'm telling you, I started when 9 o'clock came. I said, Lord, I got seven. I got a whole 8 hours to go. At every hours, I was counting down. And I'm gonna tell you, those last 30 minutes looked like they would not go nowhere. Like they would not go nowhere. And baby, when it got close to 5 o'clock, when 5 o'clock come, I ran out that door my knees was hurting me so bad. Baby, I ran out that door so fast. So fast. And then I get home, get upstairs, try to get myself together, and left my phone downstairs in the car. Then I said, I don't need it. I'll let it stay on down there. I'll let it stay down there. Then Self say, well, how you gonna go live if you don't get the phone? And I say, Self said, huh? I said, you right. So I had to go back downstairs to get the phone, to even put the alarm on so I can wake up to do live. And I sought my alarm. The alarm went off. The snooze went off. The alarm came back on. The snooze came, and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna get up. I'm just gonna get up, and then I'm gonna try to get up around 10:30 to go to the gym to do a little. Just go to the gym and do a little workout. So that's my plan today. I'm going to enjoy the little things. And this is the day that the Lord has made. Let's rejoice and let's be glad in it. Whatever that's not pleasing, whatever thing, when I read that scripture, say, think of the good things, think of what's lovely, think of what's pleasant, think of beautiful. Let's have beautiful thoughts today. Let's thank God for the little things, because it could be so much worse than what it is. It could be so much worse than what it is. However, I remember hearing my great grandma and my great great grandma and my grandma say, as well as it is, I thank God for as well as it is. Because you know what? Somebody else is going through what we feel like we be the only person that's going through something. But you know what? Somebody got it just a little bit worse than what you do. Somebody is laying up in the hospital bed, don't even know that it's Tuesday. Somebody got to be turned every 2 hours. Somebody can't clean themselves. Somebody can't bathe themselves. Somebody can't breathe on their own this morning. And there's a family somewhere grieving this morning. There's a family somewhere grieving. But God, but God. So let's just be thankful just for the little things, and let's just enjoy the little things. I want everyone to have a great day no matter what. Smile. Exactly. 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 Smile at somebody. Yes, and I appreciate you, aka. Yes, please do hit that like and share button for me. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel as well. For the ones that's watching that didn't come down to say good morning, if you're just listening, I appreciate you too. And I thank God for you as well. I thank God that you chose to be here. And I pray that God bless you in a mighty, mighty way, in a supernatural, unexplainable way. And I pray that all goes well for you today. And I pray that all is well for you. So, yes, Carrie, y'all. Thank you, and AKA. Please hit the like button. Please be polite and hit the like. Thank you, ladies. Thank you to all. Have a great day in the Lord. Please, everybody, be safe today. Have a good day, and I love you to life. And I'm going to take a nap. And when I holler, y'all holler back when y'all see me in these YouTube streets. Just, do what you do and be the best at whatever it is that you do. Do it to the glory of God. Do it to the glory of God. I'm a holler. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.